Artie, you're up.
I'll start with the cast. My doctor is Jessica Barden, who is the actress from The End of the Fucking World, and my companion is Bill Nighy. And I'd like the idea of reversing the age roles of the Doctor and the companion, and having this this way older companion, and then a way younger Doctor. And the format: 3 episodes in a year, all specials, each an hour long. And
controversial. I can already hear the hate comments coming in the live chat.
Come at me. I'm here to reform the show.
Don't run with that. Don't.
The general idea is this young Doctor, bit miserable, has been alone for a while. He's a really old man. His wife has died, and they always dreamed of travelling, but they didn't. And the Doctor meets him, and he's just really optimistic and lovely. And through those 3 specials, he's just he reminds her of optimism and
Doctor Who meets up.
I was going to say it feels very well, that's not a bad thing.
My name is Russell.
Why not?
I like it.
I like it. I can't lie. I was expecting to go Artie, what are you talking about, you idiot? Oh. But actually, that's quite good. I like it.
I'll take it. My original, I do want to give a shout out, because my true fan casting for the Doctor is 2010 Miriam Margolyes. She would be the best Doctor of all time, and I will die on that hill. She would be amazing.
I think the problem with Miriam Margolyes, though, is she would be... I mean, you've heard the Rest is Entertainment talking about Shooty as a brand ambassador. Miriam Margolyes is a brand ambassador. Miriam
Margolyes has the whole Miriam thing. People would just roll their eyes at it and move on.
As Larry said, she'd bully the fans. She's have you not heard her quote where she's
to be fair, we
don't understand why they all like this fantasy stuff. It's for children.
I don't care. I think she'd be amazing. But she is not what I've gone with today. But yeah, that's the general pitch. I do have the first episode, but I don't know how far we're supposed to.
Yeah, we'll discuss what are our thoughts first on that, and then you can go into it.
I like it.
I like it. Where's the diversity, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Artie. That's not very 2026 of you.
No.
It's a woman, Doctor.
Crap!
Yeah.
I like it. I think I like the age dynamic being the other way round. I think that perchance the idea of the companion showing the Doctor optimism is a little overdone, but that's just because I'm setting up for my purposes. But I do I don't know. Yeah, I really like the dynamic that I do. I think that could be really interesting. But I hate the 3 specials once a year. That's not Doctor Who. That is
that is one of the things that I'm like. If this is your dream Doctor Who, are you really gonna only have 3 a year?
No, but we were told to come up with an idea, and let's face it, we'd all say the same thing, but with different Doctors. It would be 13 episodes, and the writing's good. That's everyone's dream.
No. See, this is what I was saying in the last episode. You're stuck in the past, Artie. You need to let go.
How long did you say the episodes would be?
An hour.
I'd be more willing to give you this if they were a little longer.
Well, I liked what Tharies was talking about last week about it being like Sherlock, where each one's an hour and 20 minutes.
When are they coming out? Is it one Christmas, one Easter, one summer?
So the first one comes out on Valentine's Day, then the second one is Harvest Festival, and the third one is Christmas.
Harvest Festival's an interesting choice.
Yes, it's themed in the episode. Is this a Valentine's Day special, a Harvest Festival special? We'll be ranking Harvest Festival specials.
They would be themed around that.
Christmas specials.
They would be themed. It's because I didn't want a Halloween special, but I wanted latter half of the year.
What's what's wrong with the Halloween special?
Because the vibe is sort of cheery, and the old man is just sort of quite whimsical, and I didn't like the idea of a horror thing. And also, my idea for this year is after these 3 episodes, we don't see him again. He's not a recurring companion. He goes on 3 holidays with the Doctor. So like I figured out the Valentine's Day one, and
Go on.
if you thought it was unoriginal beforehand, buckle in. It's very just sort of like mid-series 6 Moffat. The episode starts, the old man is sat on a bench outside a church where there's an inner council estate, and he's watching like outside the church, the end of a wedding is happening. And it's clearly not like the richest wedding ever, but he's just sat there smiling. And then the Doctor just comes along, sits next to them, and they start chatting. And he's sat in what is an ugly churchyard, and he's just enjoying it. And the Doctor's like, what's going on? And he just goes, I'm just enjoying the view. And then the Doctor's like, well, I've seen such better stuff. Like, he just starts boasting about the different gorgeous stuff he's seen. Then the old guy's like, oh, we always planned to travel up.
Isn't the Doctor a woman?
Yeah, I was going to say, have you recast in the last 5 minutes?
What did I do?
You said
You keep saying he.
Oh, do you know what? The Doctor is, gender fluid, so they'll take any pronouns. But the Doctor comes over, sits next to everything I said, but with she's, okay? Get off my back. But then, after they chat, the Doctor's like, I'll go and show you something amazing. And it's a historical episode, and she takes him to... And this was like a 10-minute Google. One of the biggest weddings in the history of the world was between Margaret of York and Charles the Bold. So they go there.
Of course, we've come back to the royals with Artie.
Hey. But this is in Bruges. It's not... Well, Margaret of York was a Tudor. But get off my back, okay? We're having fun.
Margaret.
The big, extravagant centrepiece of this wedding was a huge silver tree. And so aliens, it's an alien device. That's the adventure. Yes. And also, the aliens feed off greed in some kind of way, which is why they turned up at this political wedding. And the tree is influencing the tree's influencing them, all the people there, to be even more greedy. So then they get rid of the tree. Doctor saves the day, yada, yada, yada. At the end, the Doctor's like, oh, Bill Nighy, come on, more adventures with me. And he's just like, it was a beautiful view, but there was something missing from the wedding, and that was love. They were greedy before the aliens got there. It wasn't all that. And it's all soppy and wet. But he says to the Doctor, I won't go on another adventure with you now, but come back if you ever want to. What? That's not the dialogue. Yeah, I'm almost done. Okay, I'm almost done. Look,
wait until that harvest festival, and then it's great. He comes in on a combine harvester.
Let me finish. He says, come back if you ever want to show me another one, but wait until you've picked the right view. So then he just goes on these 3 holidays.
Aww.
And like,
that is nice. That's nice.
That's the vibe.
The one thing I will pick up on, because you've undone one of my favourite scenes with the Doctor ever. When Christopher Eccleston in Father's Day says to that couple, she's like, oh, us getting married is nothing special. And he's like, going on a street corner at 9 o'clock at night, getting a kebab, it's the most lovely, that's love. That's what the Doctor does. The Doctor would rock up to someone's wedding and be like, this wedding's crap. Should we go to a better one? Look at these losers.
The dialogue would be good because I wouldn't be writing it. So, like, the Doctor wouldn't be a complete arsehole. She'd just be boasting, like, about the views she'd seen, and like she's just being a bit of a bitch.
What? That's your love for David Tennant's Doctor coming through.
Yeah, it is.
I like it. I you know what? I thought you were going to come up with some sort of crazy, like, Miriam Margolyes in animation that, like, lasts for like 3 hours in black and white with subtitles or something. But
I have a new idea.
Yeah, Yeah, I quite like the idea of the 3 specials. If that's not, I think you've deceived by saying this is the ideal format. But if that was a 3 special run, and then it moves on to something different, I'd really enjoy that. I think
It's kind of how I imagine it would be if like Wilf stayed on for a couple of specials, a bit like that, but sort of like.
I thought as well you were going to say, because you were saying it's a bit Moffat-y, I thought at the end they were going to go to his wedding day.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And
actually,
see it from a distance. To say
that. Okay.
Yeah, sure you did. Sure.
No, they don't go to his wedding date, but before she leaves, she's like, "Why were you sat watching this wedding on Valentine's Day on your own anyway?" And he says, "Because this is where we got."
Wedding.
No, he says, "This is where we got married," and the bench is next to his wife's grave.
That's nice.
Can I suggest rather than that, they stand up and they walk off, and the camera just zooms in, and the bench is in memory of, and it's the wife's name.
Oh, I like that.
To be continued this Harvest Festival.